Yo, what's going on everyone? This is Soltfire coming at you with another Wi-Fi battle. This one here is against my good friend TheDeluxeBanana from Twitch. I actually just had this battle tonight. It was a lot of fun. And if you look at his team, you'll notice that he actually has Volcarona and Pincer, both, you know, at least when Pincer's Mega Ball was 4 times weak to rocks, and he only has 1 rock remover. So he called his team Team Greed. I called mine Team Mini Bake. Team Mini Bake, as in like mini bake oven. I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, I want to just give a quick shout out to my friend Sharpedo43. He recently started uploading battles himself, and I've been watching a lot of his videos, and they've actually kind of inspired me to use some of the lower tier Pokemon and the OU matches, kind of like how he does. So on some of his teams, you'll notice he has like Swampert and Rotom Heat. So I decided to use those myself and kind of mix them with Skarmory, Tyranitar, Tapu Fini, and even a Mega Sceptile, which is also kind of a lower tiered Mega. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the battle. So once he gets through his little fancy trainer pose here, he's going to lead the Heatran. I actually predicted that and led with my Mega Sceptile, and you'll see why I led Sceptile. I'm actually going to just go ahead and use Earthquake here because I gotta go through the Mega Evolution phase first. I was actually hoping that Earthquake would just kill. I kind of forgot that I'm assuming he's the max HP, max speed variant, which a lot of these things are, because I guess that's why he lived. But I mean, normally I think that kills Heatran, so you know it's right. He gets a Magma Storm off. I'm going to take a little bit of damage to that, and sadly my Mega Sceptile is in orange health range very early in the battle, which is not good because Mega Sceptile is something I was kind of looking forward to using more in this battle, and it's not like I can't use it. So I just go for another Earthquake here because I wasn't sure if a Dragon Pulse would kill him. I did know that Zapdos was a possibility, so I know he's probably just going to kill me here and I can't really touch him, so I'm going to get out of there. Just go right into my Swampert. He's going to, I guess, predict that or go for a U-turn. I guess he kind of figured I'd switch there. And he's going to Serperius. I'm like, okay, no way, don't want to take a Leaf Storm. I mean, I know he's probably going to predict the switch anyway, so I figured the Rotom Heat here, a little mini bake, can kind of take whatever he wants to throw at me, so that's what I went to. And he actually goes for Glare, so that works out perfectly because I can't be paralyzed. I'm going to predict a switch here myself, and I'm actually going to go just for the Volt Switch, and that's going to be enough to kill the Heatran, so that's nice. So Rotom Heat, which is a pretty big threat to his team, if you looked at the typings there and the resistances, that's actually really nice because now I don't have to worry about the Flash Fire on that Heatran, so that's really, really nice. He's going to go Magnezone, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go into my Swampert here. And he's just going to go for Flash Cannon. This is the kind of a part of the battle where I was like, okay. And it actually turns out later on that this Magnezone is definitely Specs. I just didn't realize it at first. So I just go for the Stealth Rocks here, which is, I guess, kind of predictable, so that's why he went for the Flash Cannon there. And what I don't expect is for him to actually go for the Flash Cannon again, especially after my Leftovers recovery. I thought for sure he'd switch here, so I thought that this would be a good time for me to just go for Roar. I was hoping that he'd switch into Zapdos there. I could Roar and then maybe draw a Volcarona. So yeah, I am going to Roar, and luckily for me, it actually does call in Volcarona, which is perfect because I know it's only a matter of time until it brings the Zapdos in to get rid of the rocks. So yeah, and for the odd chance he does just go for Quiver Dance here, I decided to go for Earthquake, but he just goes straight for the Bug Buzz, which is a safer move. So he kind of knows that he probably can't take an Earthquake. I do have Scald as my other move. It's kind of a mixed Swampert. So yeah, I just go to my Sceptile here. I know that this can probably kill it with Dragon Pulse and it outspeed, so yeah, that's why I go into that thing there. So Mega Sceptile has already pretty much done its job by weakening that Heatran to the point where I was able to kill Rotom Wash, and then also killing the Volcarona, and this is going to be sort of the end for my Sceptile. I just go for the Dragon Pulse here, and I guess I get kind of a high roll here looking at the damage I did. He's going to go for Defog, and he actually reveals that he's Leftovers here, so I thought before maybe he could have been like Scarf Zapdos, which is like some dumb thing I've been seeing lately. So I go for Dragon Pulse again. I get kind of a low roll here. He survives, and he's able to kill him with the U-turn, which is, you know, it's fine. You know, Mega Sceptile did his job, like I said. So now he goes into the Magnezone. Like I said, I'm still not expecting this thing to be Spec, so I go into my Tyranitar here. I was hoping to scare him out, you know, like threaten him with Earthquake, and I actually go for the Banded Pursuit here, but he just stays in and goes for the Flash Cannon, and that did way more damage than I thought it would. This is the part I'm starting to realize, like, maybe he Specs. I'm not entirely sure. maybe that just did a lot of damage, because I had max HP, max attack, just for, you know, the funsies. So I figured maybe it's Scarf, sorry, maybe it's Specs, maybe it's not. I'm still uncertain. Yeah, I go to my mini bake here. I'm like, this was a really dumb move on my part. I don't know. I go for the Inferno Overdrive here, which is, you know, it's not the end of the world that I went for. You know, obviously it's overkill because he just goes into sack his Zapdos, which for some reason I just wasn't thinking he'd do, or it just wasn't on my mind. So it was pretty dumb. I should have just gone for Volt Switch. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna waste the Z move on the Zapdos, but, you know, Overheat itself is enough to like kill all the rest of his Pokemon. So he's gonna go into Pinsir here. Instead of going for the Volt Switch, which I'm not sure would kill, I just decided to go for the Overheat. You know, I thought maybe I don't know what, like close combat maybe, or frustration. He just goes for the return. Does a little bit more than I was hoping it would. And again, I'm not defense invested in this. I'm more special attack and speed. I just go for the Overheat just to kill that thing, because, you know, I don't want it to fuck with the rest of my team. But he's just going to Magnezone here. And I thought, you know, maybe if he is Scarf, I definitely don't want to stay in here. And I'm just going to go to my Finny here. I actually end up just sacking it here. And this is the part where I know for certain that he's Specs, because just one Thunderbolt isn't enough to kill my Tapu Fini from a Magnezone, so he definitely was Specs there. So that's where I kind of realized it. Then I go into my mini bake here, and he's actually going to go and sacrifice his Surf, which is fine by me, to be honest. He's going to get rid of that, and the fact that he didn't stay in tells me that he's definitely Specs, because if he's Scarf, maybe he could have like stayed in a Thunderbolt and like continue to like work me with the Serperior. I don't know what strategy could have done, but I just decided to switch out and do Skarmory, and then just go back into my mini bake just to ensure that I am able to kill with one Overheat, you know, assuming, yeah, I don't know what I was assuming, but yes, I just sacked my Skarmory, which is fine. No, luckily he never got his rocks up, which is super nice, because otherwise I probably couldn't have done this strategy. And so I'm just going to finish it with an Overheat, and that's going to be the battle. So good game to TheDeluxeBanana. I'll link his stream down below, and you can also catch my stream. Looking forward to Ultra Sun and Moon, and yeah, I'll catch you guys